everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Andrea, and today I am here with my March update for Throwback 30. This is a Fantastic Ladies project that was created by Jessica Lee as a way to work on little bits and pieces of all of the amazing projects that are created for the Fantastic Ladies that sadly, it's impossible to do them all. So she came up with a list of 30 projects past and present, and you just need to pick one item for that project, whether it's for something like 50 Shades of Pink, where you just have to pick a pink item, or a prompt-based one where you just pick one prompt and work on an item for that prompt to represent that project. So there are 30 projects. As of this update, I have finished the items that I had picked for 9 of the projects. I have 2 more empties. Well, I have more than that, but I have 2 empties that are going to be projects that are completed, and then, as I say in every update, I'm using this project as my turn and burn project because turn and burn is in this project and I didn't want to do a separate one. So all that being said, I have 2 empties today, some progress on some things, not a lot of progress on others, so we're gonna get into it. First, for 12 days of panning, I picked Partridge in a Pear Tree, and I picked this Copacetic Cosmetics blush in Fruit of the Underworld because there are birds on it. I have a 30 use goal on it, and I have worn it 2 more times this past month for a total of 16, so I'm just over halfway done with this prompt. I am actually wearing it on top of a cream blush today, and it is very pretty. I do like it. I finished 50 Shades of Panning. I finished 50 Shades of Pink. The next one is 7 Deadly Sins, and I picked the Sin of Envy, and that is green. So I have my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow and Empire. I have used this 2 more times for a total of 14, and still no pan. This is really, it's really quite dry. I'm actually, okay. Well, that actually didn't do anything to the shadow. Is this magnetic or glue? I'm gonna see. Fit in there. It's magnetic, so since it's already dried out, I'm just gonna put it in this palette and get rid of the packaging. That is, for many reasons, I will not buy from ColourPop, and I will not buy Super Shock Shadows again, but that is one of them because they are not glued into here very well, and I've had countless pans fall out of the packaging, as evidenced right there, and I'm super lucky that that didn't break because for some reason I decided that I really wanted to have a white rug in here. This is my office. I do work in here, but this is also my beauty filming area. Why did I think a white carpet was going to be a good idea? I don't know, but anyway, there's what it looks like. I do have it actually, it's kind of hard to see. I have it in my crease. Because it's lost its smushy texture, I just basically use it as a regular eyeshadow. And even though it is supposed to be, this is just a pearlized one, it says. So even though it does have some a little bit of shimmer and shine to it, I just use it in my crease. I don't care. So anyway, my goal is to hit pan. I've used it 14 times. I do not have pan yet. Around the World is done. Beauty A to Z. I randomized the letter J. I picked 6 of my mini julep polishes that I still have left. And I still have all 6 left in this project, and I only used 2 of them last month. So the first one I used was Danielle, which I used twice, so I've got 7 uses on it, and I'm down to here. Especially once they start getting this low, I don't think I have very many manis left with this. So maybe it'll be done next month. I don't know. I hate saying that now because I'm a liar. And then this is the shade Cassandra. It's going to be really hard to see the mark because it's such a dark shade, but I am there a little. I'm about halfway done with that one. The other ones, like I said, I didn't touch this past month, so. Number 7 is Birthstone Beauty. I'm working on another nail polish for that one that I also did not touch this past month. Number 8 is Budget Beauty, a drugstore item. So I have my Rimmel, I cut it up, so I don't know what the actual title is. The Rimmel Fix and Perfect Primer. I used this today. Okay, well, let me say. I've used this 15 times in the past month. I've used it a total of 61 times. Sorry, I had to do math. And it's like been really hard to get out. It's spitting at me, so I cut it open, and it's going to be really hard to see. But there's like a couple uses left in here. And normally I would just call it done, but I knew there was going to be a couple uses left. I don't cut things open, so I didn't cut this open very well. I'm just going to have to put some like saran wrap over it, and just the next couple of days just make sure to use it. So this isn't it's not an empty for this update, sadly. I was kind of hoping it would be, but it will definitely be gone for next update because I probably have, I'd say anywhere between 2 to 5, because I'm not quite sure, but anywhere between 2 to 5 uses left on that one. Number 9 is Cupid's Bow, a love or Valentine's themed item. I have my Disney Designer Collection blush in Kissin' a Frog. My goal is 50 uses, and I've only used it one more time, so I'm at 17 with this one. I'm working on a lot of blush, and I've still got, wait, I have to do math again. I've got 4 months left, so 4 months for 33 uses. I'm going to have to step it up, but I can do it. I just have to do it. Drop 10 before summer. I'm giving it one more month. But I'm probably next month going to be rolling a summer-themed item in instead of trying to drop 10 pounds because it's just not working out for me so well right now. But I wanna give it the good old college try. You know, it's starting to get warmer. I can actually like work out outside. So that might change things, but for now, we're not talking about that one. Number 11 was Fall For You, a product you love. That is my Copacetic Cosmetics highlighter in Pumpkin Guts. Whoops. Again, I am wearing this today. I don't know how well you're gonna appreciate it, but it's there. This is what it's looking like. My goal is 50 uses, and I have a total of 18 on it. So, and it's looking for 18 uses. I don't know what Nathaniel's doing. For 18 uses, especially like over here, not a dip per se, but definitely like a lot of disturbance going on. So I don't know. I might be able to hit pan in it in 50 uses, but we'll see. So I've got that one. Still got a ways to go on that one as well. I have 32 uses left. Next is Food for Thought, and I'm using my, not that you can tell because the writing has rubbed completely off, but this is my ColourPop and Raw Beauty Christie Creme Gel Liner in Spare Time. I have way more than this. Dare I? Dare I? I dare. It just keeps going and going. That's how much I have left. And I've used this 6 more times this month. I've used this 43 times. My goal is to finish it. You think that's going to happen? Because I don't. But that's okay. I'm getting use on it. What is my mantra? As long as I'm getting use on it, even if I don't finish it, at least I'm using it. So there is that. Then for Harry Potter Project Pan, I picked my house colors, Ravenclaw, so blue and bronze, and I'm working on 2 shadows from my I Heart Revolution Mermaid's Heart palette. This blue one right here and this bronze one. I've only used them 1 more time each this past month, so I've got a total of 7 uses on the blue and 8 uses on the bronze. And they barely look touched. I'm just working on too many eyeshadows. What can I say? And even though I feel bad saying this because my sister did give this to me as a gift, like when she went to England, she got this for me. I have to say, I think I should have done something different for this prompt because while I do actually like the color story of this palette, those 2 shades are like my least favorite of the palette, so it makes it kind of hard for me to reach for it, but you know, it is what it is. They're supposedly not that hard to hit pan on, so if I just like use them more than once a month, I probably will be able to hit pan in it. 14 was in the panning zone, which I finished. 15 is lip service, which my first empty. And I was working on my Burt's Bees Orange Blossom and Pistachio Lip Butter. I used this every night before bed, or almost every night before bed. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Got 27 more uses on it from the last update, which brings me to 100 and... right? No. 27. Oh my god, hold on. This is embarrassing. Like, and I was in advanced math in high school, and I can't add in my head. Anyway, it's over 100 uses. Let's just go with that. And it is empty. Yay! So that is my first empty for this update. Then 16 is Mean Girls Quotes. I finished that one. 17 is Movie Madness, link an item to a movie, and I picked my Enchanted Luster Cosmetics Flare Prism single because it is from her Dragon Prism collection, and I love How to Train Your Dragon, so does Maddie. My goal is to hit pan. I've only used it one more time, which is today. It's in my like inner portion of my eye. So I've got a total of 10 uses on this. I don't think I'm super close to pan because it's so textured and because it is more of like it's like a, not quite a multi-chrome, but a little more than a duochrome. I don't know. I think the pan looks deeper than it is, but I've still got quite a few uses to go on that. I'm not really concerned that I'm going to hit pan on this, or that I won't hit pan on this. I just need to use it more than once a month. 18 was Nightmare Before Christmas. That one is done. 19, Once Upon a Pan. And I picked the prompt Snow White, Mary Margaret in a white or blood red item. And I had my e.l.f. Perfect Finish HD powder because it was a white translucent setting powder. And da-da-da, it is done. I knew I would finish it. I can go through... probably like at least two of these a year, so I knew I would finish that one. I had 13 more uses on it before it was done, for a total of 164 uses in this project, but it did have use on it before I brought it in, so it took me more uses than that to finish it, but I didn't mark those uses because I wasn't using it in a project. So anyway, that one is my second empty. For number 20, it's Panning Games, and I just did Project Roulette because I wasn't gonna put a bunch of stuff in a box and then have to put it back when I was done. And I have my Juvia's Place Bronze Maple Liquid Lipstick. I am wearing it on my lips today for the, I didn't even mark that use, for the one and only time this month. So my goal is 30 uses. I've got 21 uses on it. 9 more uses to go. I should be able to do that no problem. I know I say this every update. Theoretically, well, not theoretically. I love the color of this. This formula sucks ass, so I would not buy, not that I'm buying anything from Juvia's Place right now anyway, but I don't think I would try any more of their liquid lipsticks because it's just... I scrape and I scrape and I scrape the wand, and to make sure that I don't have a ton of product on it, I put it on my lips, and instantly it's literally, like, I wish I had taken a picture. It is just all over my teeth, like, no matter what I do. And I don't like that. So 9 more uses, and then I can roll that up. Then the next eyeshadow that I'm not doing very well on, for Panning Solitaire, I brought in a duo because that's just the way I roll, I guess. This is my Julep Feels Like Velvet Champagne and Caviar. And this is what it looks like. My goal is to hit pan. I've only used each of these once so far this month. Champagne, I've used a total of 9. Caviar, I've used a total of 8. I did use these, and I wish I had taken a picture but I didn't. But I did use these in a look the other day using like some of my Pan Those eyeshadows and one of the shades from my Zodiac Panner palette, and it turned out really pretty. So hopefully even though I usually try not to recreate looks just because I like mixing things up, I might try to do that look a couple more times because I did use both shades from this little duo in that look. But that's staying in probably for a long time. 22, Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, and I picked the song Last Christmas for something I got last Christmas was the Nest, like the sampler set from Sephora, and I brought in the scent Midnight Floor. I do want to try to finish this. I've used it 3 times this past month, like I'm gonna make the tiniest little new mark. I've used this a total of 36 times. I don't think that I'm going to finish it, but I've got some good use on it. Like, I'm not one to layer my perfumes, as I've said before. And I love the smell. It's a strong smell. I don't want to say strong, like, I don't want to give the impression that it's, like, overpowering, but it's not subtle. Let's put it that way. But oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite perfumes of all time. I love it so much. But I like apply it once and I smell it all day long. It's lovely. It just stays. It's not one of those perfumes where it kind of like by the end of the day you can't really smell it anymore. No, you still smell this. So this is probably not going to be an empty for the finale, but I'm very much enjoying it. So that's fine. What are you doing? You are just so silly. He's in a very good mood today, so. Then for number 23, Say Good Day to Project Panning, I picked the prompt Aussie, 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 Oi, 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 a green/yellow or a green and yellow item to represent the Australian sporting colors. So I have my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer because it is yellow and green packaging. My goal is to hit pan on it. I'm wearing it, like I try to wear Project Pan items on the days that I film. So I'm wearing it today. So that's 7 more times this month for a total of 43. It's very hard to show the dip, but there is and I'm terrible at this, there's a dip forming right here. I think I'm still quite a long way away from pan. If other panners who have hit pan on this or any indication, but if I step up the usage a little more, I think I can hit pan on this before the end of the project. That is my goal. We'll see if that happens or not. For 24, it was Significant Other Project Pan. I have my husband. What are you doing, bud? Do you want to come in? No. I had my husband pick an item randomly out of my makeup cabinet. He picked my Makeup Geek and Kathleenlights highlighter palette, which, can I just say, even though I don't have a ton of stuff from Makeup Geek, I do like what I have from them, and I've always had a soft spot for them because they are were based in Michigan, and I'm not really sure what's going on, but I did, because when they announced that they were going out of business or closing or whatever, they had a sale. So I didn't go crazy. I only bought like a couple of eyeshadows and the like priming elixir or whatever because I really wanted to try that. But then I got an email from them the other day because my stuff hasn't shipped yet, saying that it might take longer because their headquarters are moving from Michigan to Texas. So I don't know what that means. Like, if they're shutting down, why are they moving their headquarters? I know, pretty sure Marlena put a video out, but I haven't watched it. So maybe I should watch it to figure out what's going on, because maybe they're rebranding or something. I don't know. That has really no point to what I'm talking about. Anyway, my husband picked this Kathleenlights and Makeup Geek highlighter palette, and he picked this shade Nightlight, right? Yes, I'm pretty sure this is Nightlight. So it's the darkest one, but I can make it work. My goal was 30 uses, and as of now, I have 14 on it. So I still have 16 more to go, but again, because it is darker, like, even though I can make it work in the wintertime, in the summer when I have a tan, it'll be a lot easier to use it a little more consistently. 25 is done, 26 is done, 27 is Turn and Burn, but I like to go through that at the end because I bring new stuff in for that one. 28, Unicorn Project Pan. And for that, I have my, let's see if I can get it out. For that, I have my Terra Moons single in Phoenix. I think You can see a dip. I've used it 2 more times. I've got a total of 21 times in here. My goal is to hit pan. But because, I mean, this is one, you can see all the like little flashes of orange and kind of red and yellow in there. I do have a dip like forming right in the middle, but because I love this shadow so much, I do, when I use it, tend to kind of like put my brush all over, so I'm wearing it down more evenly as opposed to just going into one spot. But I have no doubt I will hit pan on that one. The last prompt that's still left in here, Wizard of Panning, I do not. Unless I really, really step it up, I'm not going to hit my goal on that. So for Wizard of Panning, I have a horse of a different color, something duochrome. I have my Sydney Grace single in The Greatest Gift. It is pink to green. I do have it on my eyes today, although you can't really tell. I have Exosphere by Davina on the outer corner, and I have that Enchanted Luster Cosmetics, the Flare Prism on my like inner half, and then kind of to blend them together because this has like that greeny shift, I put The Greatest Gift right in the middle. So the pink, you can't really see the pink at all, but it just makes those other two shadows like really blend together pretty seamlessly, I think. But that is my one and only use of this shadow this month. I have a total of 8 uses on it. And my goal is to hit pan. So now for Turn and Burn, because I have 3 items that I can roll out for Turn and Burn this month. So the first item that I'm rolling out is this Cascade Polish in the shade Fireworks. Now I know it looks like there's still product in there, but I have put so much thinner in here. The last time I put it on my nails, I could not get anything on the brush, so I was turning it upside down onto a napkin to scoop it up. The mixing ball fell out. Nothing more was coming out. I'm calling this done. This is a little polish. I got 6 uses out of it, and I have so much nail polish. I'm not going to spend like a half an hour trying to get the last possible manicure out of here. So I'm calling this done. This is empty. Then I had this perfume sample. I'm not sure what brand it's from. I think it may be Copacetic Cosmetics, but this was in the scent Spring Forward. I actually had it in for 3 months. I did not go through it as fast as I thought I was going to, but it wasn't my favorite scent. It was very floral, but more like grandma-y floral, if you know what I mean. But I did get, let's see, I got 21 uses out of this, so that is empty. Then I'll just do my last empty is just a little, this was also from Copacetic Cosmetics. It was an apple pie body bar. It was tiny. I didn't use it as a body bar. I used it as when I use my like makeup cloths, like my reusable makeup cloths to take my makeup off at night. I would wash them with, like, I just rub this all over the cloth after I'm done to rinse, try to get the extra makeup off before I throw it in the laundry. So that's how I used that up, and I did not track uses on my little soap. Then, I have this Rare Beauty mascara. I use it every time I do my makeup, so I used it 15, 25, 27 times. For a total of 52. I think I can get like 1 more month's use out of this. I'm still getting product out. It's not like really flaking or anything. It's just, I know I complained about this last time. This part right here is too tiny. This part, the handle, this is too big. It needs, not good. But the mascara itself is fine. I just don't like the component very much. And then the last thing I had in was a loose shadow from Tammy Tanuka. This is in the shade Harboring the Essence. I used it 1 time for a total of 2 times so far. This is how much I have left. I don't want to. It's really pretty, but it's more of like it's a shadow, but it's a flaky shadow. Like, it's not 100% like a flaky type shadow. There is some actual like loose powder in there, but even though the color is really pretty, it's just no matter what I do, whenever I apply it, I just get fallout. I put it on yesterday. Like my cheeks were just like red gold glittery, and not really the look I'm going for. So that was the last of my turn and burn project. That was the last of my turn and burn products. I'm going to bring in 3 more, and basically they're the same types of things that I just rolled out. So I have this little hand soap from Copacetic Cosmetics. I have this shade, or this polish from Julep in the shade Janet. I kind of have been handling it, so I think I've used it a couple times. I think I'm right about there. And then this is a perfume sample from Armani. It says Armani Code. I don't know. I mean, this is a masculine scent, but I don't really care. And it's already like more than halfway gone. So I just want to get that done. So those are the 3 new things I'm rolling in to turn and burn. I'm excited to have 2 more empties in this project. I'm still not halfway there, but I'm getting closer. Like I said, that primer is going to be done, but I don't know. Unless I hit a pan and an eyeshadow, I don't think anything else is going to be done for next month. But that's okay. I can at least have that little perfume sample from Turn and Burn out. But that is it for today's update. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night wherever you are. You're staying safe and sane and healthy, and I'll talk to you in the next one.